Hey guys, we're gonna paint. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, oh, everybody's saying hello. We're gonna hang out and paint together. Hi everybody. I'm super excited to hang out with you. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing great. I'm just finishing up setting up here, so I will be ready in just a second. So nice to hang out with you guys. I need just a moment to get ready. Almost ready. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are good. Should probably study for finals. Oh boy. I'm doing great. I'm doing very well. Yeah, you made it. So let me show you guys what colors we're going to be using for this piece. Obviously, I already started this piece. This is, actually I did the first part of this piece. Oh, it's so funny. So somebody just said that they just got some White Nights paints. I don't know, some of you may have already seen this if you saw the Instagram live stream from yesterday. I'm working on this piece and I'm actually using my White Nights watercolors. So I have my 36 color set here. You guys can see 36 color set. And I took a couple colors out of it because I'm only using 3 colors, maybe 4 from the set today. So I've pulled out these 3 colors. This is Raw Sienna, Cadmium Red Light, and Payne's Gray. So these are the 3 that I'm using for this piece. So just these guys. And then the last, I might also include a cooler red for a little bit more variety. So I might also include this red, just so I have a little bit more to work with. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. Man, I wish there was a way. Yeah, this Raw Sienna, here's the color chart. Here. So it does look darker in the pan. It's this right here. So it is, you know, it's brown. It's not super dark. See? It's that corner one right there. So that's the Raw Sienna. And then the Cadmium Red Light is right there. And then the Payne's Gray is right here. So that's what I'm using. Oh, and then the other red I have is this first one, PR 170. That one. So the 2 reds I have are the 2 on the ends, so PR 108 and PR 170. So these are the 2 reds I'm using. I'm using Payne's Gray as my blue, and I'm using Raw Sienna as my yellow, actually. So, just so you guys know. Why don't I use my Sennelier paints? I do. I do use them sometimes. Just not all the time. Oops, I just put the wrong one away. Yeah, I love Sennelier, is really nice. Okay, I'll probably get those out soon. When I had this piece in mind, I just knew that I wanted these particular colors, like these White Nights ones. I knew these are the ones I wanted, so yeah. Yep, this is the same palette I've used for the painting so far. So this green is a mix of Raw Sienna and Payne's Gray, and then the only colors I've used so far are these. Yep. Okay, So I've got my water. I wish there was a way, I'm gonna try to move my iPad, which is what I'm using to stream. I want to try to move it so that I can see the chat from my iPad. Hi guys, hello everybody who's coming. I'm actually gonna grab a different surface for mixing. I'm gonna try to limit my space a little bit more. Give me just a moment. Let's see, if I put that there and I put this here, how can we set this up so I can see what you guys are saying? I wish I could put my camera like here, but I can't. Maybe if I, oh geez, I'm so sorry, I'm moving this around so much. I'm thinking about trying to switch the camera so I can look at the front, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to see the, nah, that wouldn't work. Okay, all right. Welcome to my messy table again. We need to paint. How about we just paint? We'll work on the rib cage for now since I don't really need my reference photo on my phone for that section. Okay, we're gonna start down here. Oh boy. Okay, I do need a little bit of reference. If you guys were in the Instagram live stream, you may have seen this book, Anatomy for the Artist, and I love this book. I'm gonna be using it to, hi guys, hello everyone who's saying hi. Okay. Yeah, it's so easy to just buy tons of stuff, you know, and most of the time it benefits you to work with limited palettes anyway, so. This book has tons of reference material. I'm actually looking for something specific, which is, oh, okay, let me find it. There's like a skeletal section that shows the rib cage, and I'm using that as reference to paint these forms. So give me a second to find it. Torso, bones, bones, bones. There it is. Okay, so this is the reference I'm looking at. And I'm going to use that to paint this skeletal section here. Wish me luck because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to get a smaller brush. I've been using this size 15 silver black velvet brush, but I'm going to grab a couple smaller ones now. Okay. Hi everybody. So the smaller brushes I have now are the size 8 silver black velvet, and oh good, we got a capital question, that's really helpful. And this little calligraphy brush, this is from Blue Heron Arts. So these are the two I'm going to focus on right now for the rib cage area. In a moment. What was the title of the book? The book is Anatomy for the Artist. Anatomy for the Artist by, sorry it's upside down, Sarah Simblett is the book. It's really great. Tons and tons of anatomy reference for learning the bones and the muscles and the different systems and parts of the body. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to get my paints. I'll keep the paints handy so you guys can see what I'm working with. I don't usually keep my paints on the painting, so if I can keep them there without making a mess, we'll do that. All right, let's see. All right, so we actually have the spine is going to be in the background, so I'm going to. Here, I'm going to mix a green. Do I have a clean spot? Here, we'll do it here. So my raw sienna is acting, even though raw sienna is brown, it's going to act as my yellow in this painting. And then, how are you guys doing? I know that my last video was like a digital art video, so I wanted to kind of provide something traditional in between, you know? Does that make sense? Well, I can't necessarily like make a whole, like a second video for the week, but I wanted to share some watercolor painting with you guys. All right, here we go. Okay, so what I'm doing, this is like a subtractive painting method. So layering the color slowly and leaving other areas out of the layers. I'm not articulating this well. So just building values slowly. So I'm laying in a darker shade over here and placing the spine deeper in shadow. That's what I'm doing right now. Hi, Marshmallow Man. Hi, Deadly Psyche. Oh, I'm gonna close this door. Okay, so I'm just laying in a wash right now. There we go. Yeah, as if you guys weren't there for the Instagram live stream where I started this painting, I did mention that this paper has become kind of my favorite. It's the Canson, how do you say it? Moulin? I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. Anyway, it's a really nice paper by Canson. When we're done with the stream, I will link all of the materials I'm using. So and I'll make sure the stream is available on the channel. So if you want to come back and see specifically what I'm using, like links, I will leave links, but if you have any questions about what I'm using right now, you can just ask. Hello. So glad you guys are hanging out with me. I really like live streaming, and it's something I want to do more often. I just enjoy it very much. I don't do a lot of this like kind of flat wash layering, but I really, really like how it looks, so I want to experiment like where it's part of a piece, like not necessarily the whole thing. Yes, thank you, Christine. That's correct. I think it's spelled Moulin. But yep, that's the paper I'm using. Really like it. Oh, thank you. Oh, yay. I don't know if you pronounce your name Kara or Kara. I always just read it, so I don't always know how to say it. But anyway, thank you for coming, and I'm happy to be streaming. Yeah, thank you. You know, that's one of the biggest questions I get from Lily is like, what do I recommend as far as like cheaper, like less expensive watercolor sets? And I do have a list of recommendations, and I do mention those to you guys sometimes when you ask, but I'd really like to do a video soon, you know, where I can just like specifically talk about it, take the time to talk about it. Yeah, I agree, Paul Rubens is great. Paul Rubens is awesome. Kara, oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, cheap, yeah, cheap watercolor, or like cheap paper and cheap, paints, yeah. So funny, my father-in-law, I was arguing with him, not arguing, he was kind of just arguing with me about using the word cheap. I think people often connotate it with negative, something bad, but it's not, it's just like affordable. So he's like, then use affordable. Anyway, we were talking about the terminology. Yeah, Paul Rubens is great. The Sonnet watercolors, I actually really like those a lot, especially if you're just learning watercolors and you need something you can like practice in a sketchbook with, you know, but you're maybe not going to be selling those pieces or hanging them out because some of those colors aren't as light fast. Sonnet is made by the same company that makes these White Nights paints, but they're able to offer sets for cheaper prices because they use less light fast pigments, so the pigments are more affordable. Oh, tutorials. Yeah, the stuff is coming, guys. I'm kind of backed up. Okay, so you may have noticed, let's talk about this for a second. You may have noticed I've been doing a lot of product reviews lately. To be honest, there are some products that I've had that are waiting for reviews since like October. And in a lot of cases, they're products that were sent to me by companies. So I told the companies ahead of time that it was going to take me a while to review everything, and I let them know when I would get through that stuff. So I'm getting through it now. That's why we're doing lots of product reviews lately. It's just taking me a while to get through all of the things that I have made commitments to review. So I have a lot to go. But in June, next month, there will be some tutorial type videos coming. So if you guys have any recommendations for tutorial topics that you would really like to see, please do let me know. I'm already planning to do stuff like, what was I saying? Anyway, I'm planning to do like my top tips for working with watercolors, like my most used watercolor techniques. I want to do a video about that because I show it in videos, but we don't always get to just talk about it. So I want to do that. And yeah, so we've got some stuff coming, some tutorial type things. And then I want to do, you know, my most recommended affordable watercolor brands and paper. Oh, let me know if the, oh, do we lose it? What happened? Where did we go? This is so weird. Can you guys still hear me? I feel like this exact same thing happened the last time I did a live stream. You could hear me, but you couldn't see me. I even checked to make sure I was connected to our faster wireless network today. Man, that's so weird. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see if I can fix it, and if not, I'll give it a quick restart. Hold on just a moment, please. Okay. So weird, guys. Okay. Whoop. How do I fix our problems? Nope. Yeah, I am streaming on my iPad, and it usually works fine, especially on Instagram. I never have any issues streaming on Instagram. Hold on, guys.